People lie, but numbers don't lie. You look at the most successful people today, each and every one of them, one way or the other, had a mentor. I mean, let's check the trend. I did a little research here, so let me just read out a few names for you. Name drops. Oprah Winfrey, she had Mary Duncan. Bill Gates, he had Ed Roberts. Steve Jobs, he had Robert Freeman. Warren Buffett, he had Benjamin Graham. Mark Zuckerberg, he had Steve Jobs. And it's not just these people, the list goes on and on. One thing you have to understand on the importance of having a mentor in whatever you want to do, whether it's on leadership, whether it's on starting a business, or whether it's even in a place of work. They kind of provide you with a lot of knowledge that you probably wouldn't be able to have on your own. Hard work is not enough. Hard work is not enough. You have to work smart. There are a lot of people out there on the streets who are working very hard. Trust me, there are a lot of them, but they're not successful. Why? Because hard work is not enough. It's not enough to say that you work hard and all of a sudden you believe that you're going to be successful. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes, no, most times you actually need mentors. And I would like to think of mentors as a roadmap, kind of like a GPS, because they've been through a lot of the struggle and they've been through a lot of the hurdles, and they've been there, done that, and they've been successful. So what they can do, what a mentor can do for you is they can show you the roadmap, they can show you the guidelines, they can show you the principles on what you need to do to achieve whatever endeavors that you need to achieve. Mentors can also serve as great motivators, because sometimes, in this journey towards achieving a goal, you'll definitely come across some very challenging period, and definitely you're going to come across some times where you want to procrastinate, and sometimes where you just don't feel like doing what you need to do to achieve your goals, and sometimes you're going to come across situations where it just feels like it's not really working out. And one thing that a mentor can do is let you know that it's normal for you to go through some of these things, so they can always bring you up emotionally, they can always bring you up mentally. And the reason why they're able to do this is because they've been through it themselves, and they know the trend, and they know what you're probably going through, and they know the right words that they can say to you that will take you out of whatever challenge that you may be facing, or whatever doubt that you may be having in trying to achieve your goals. So that's why it's always good to have a mentor. They can always motivate you, and they can always make sure that you don't procrastinate in whatever goals that you're trying to achieve, whatever you set for yourself, because they can always give you that principle and that guideline to make sure that you actually go ahead and achieve whatever it is that you really want to achieve, to scale forward. Another very good importance of mentors is that through them you can get to network with a lot of other people, because mentors over the years, they've built a network for themselves, they've built a reputation for themselves. So it's always easier for you to get some of their networks when you've developed this relationship, this mentor-mentee relationship with them. The one thing I kind of also realized is that some people, not that they don't believe in the importance of having a mentor, but the challenge with them is that they don't feel confident in trying to approach a mentor, because they believe that a person who is so successful is high up there and they are probably down, way down here, and they feel like they're not good enough to approach such a person because such a person probably wouldn't want to associate with them, or probably they believe that there are so many people who gather around them, and because that being the case, they feel they kind of zero in their chances of even getting attention from such people. To an extent, I kind of understand where this is coming from. Trust me, it's not everyone that you approach that's going to say yes to you. Definitely you will get some no's every now and then, but one thing that's always very important is always have that attempt, because mindset, when you have the mindset that things will not work out, you kind of box yourself into a corner a bit. Most people, once they see the passion in your eyes and how serious you are, it's most likely that they will always want to help you out every now and then. Some of them, they will be legitimately very busy and they will most likely tell you no. One thing I would just like to say concerning that is that it's never personal. Don't take it personal. Because one person says no to you doesn't mean another person wouldn't say yes to you. So just keep on trying, and you have to be willing to put yourself in some uncomfortable situations. In other words, I'm trying to say leave your comfort zone every now and then. You have to leave your comfort zone every now and then, because this, when you find out that you are uncomfortable about a certain situation, it always usually means that you are stepping away from a certain territory that you are used to and moving into a brand new territory. And you find out a lot of these people that you're trying to approach as mentors, they're actually pretty chilled people. A lot of them are just regular folk, just like you and I. Now, when you find yourself in a situation where you're always comfortable, you find yourself in a situation where you've never left your comfort zone, there's a word for that, people. It's called stagnation. It means you're just in one place, you're not moving forward, you're not moving backwards. And if you're fine with being there, that's all right, But if you're not okay with being in a stagnant situation, you have to make sure you try and put yourself in some situations where you might feel a bit uncomfortable for the better good of your own self. Never be afraid to try and develop yourself, and never be afraid to approach some people that could probably have one or two things or one or two values to add to you. The most important thing that any man can ever do for himself is to add value, to himself, is to always develop himself. The best investment is always self-investment, and mentors can give you that investment. Alright guys, so if you made it to the end of this video, so I want you guys to do something really quick. You're going to write down 5 people that you admire and would love to have as mentors. Just 5 people. Write their names down. You can write it down in the comment below, and also you can write down how you feel that you can approach some of these people. So leave that in the comment below, and also you can share this video with your friends, whoever you feel needs to listen to this. One thing about me making these videos is not because of the sake of making videos. The most important thing for me is to try and make some little impact into the lives of others, and also try and inspire people every now and then, and let people know that no matter where you are, no matter whatever resources that you may have, you can always just get started and just get started and go far with whatever it is that you want to achieve. You can always start somewhere. Never despise humble beginnings, guys. Never despise humble beginnings, and always believe, always have a positive mindset, and always try to motivate yourself and beat procrastination, guys. Very important and very key. Never procrastinate in anything you want to do. And because that's the thing, guys, it's easy for you to just say, you know what, I can do it later, and at the end of the day you may end up doing absolutely nothing. So never procrastinate, guys. So write down these 5 people that you admire. Think about it. Take some time to think about it. Really think about it, and then write down how you feel that you can possibly approach some of them. So you can leave that in your comment below. And also, as I said, I think I said it, did I? Yeah, share with your friends, whoever you feel needs to listen to this video, whoever needs this kind of inspiration. So yeah, so guys, stay strong.